Welcome back, and today is the fourth day of my China vlog. So today we were heading to Shenzhen, so we took the bullet train in the train station to Shenzhen, and this was a very nice train. We actually missed the first train or our real schedule, so we had to rebook to a new schedule, and the only available seats were the business class. So here are the things that are special with the business class. They offer you free slippers that you can wear throughout your ride, and it's very spacious. The seat area is very big. There is a pull-out desk that you can use if you want to try working while on the trip. So you just have to slide this out and unfold it, and there you have a desk that you can eat on and perhaps put your laptop in. We also have adjustable seats that you can recline. So if you just press the button here, it will adjust the footrest on the front side or the front part of your seat, like so, as you can see. And you could also adjust the recline of the seat itself. We also serve snacks, and this is what was offered. So there is like a beef jerky, a biscuit, dried fruits, and afterwards we headed to the factory where they gave us lunch and toured around the factory, which I wasn't allowed to take a video of course, for their own privacy. Then afterwards we went out to dinner in this restaurant, and just look at this installment that they have. It's like there's like a fog in this makeshift landscape. It's very amusing. And then it is an open kitchen where you can see the chefs cooking. So for dinner they ordered, this is a lamb dish, this is like an ear mushroom, spicy tofu. Everything was actually really spicy. This is like sort of like a zucchini, and then this steamed fish, and this is actually taro or gabi, and this is a bread, dessert cornbread. And afterwards we checked in at the hotel. So let me tour you or give you a room tour at the hotel we stayed at. It has its own bathroom, of course, very spacious with a shower and a nice sink area right there. So this is the shower enclosure, and of course, like all hotels, the toiletries are provided, and they have a storage or closet here where you have your safe as well, and a bathrobe, some free slippers. I like their slippers. And they have the tea or coffee area and a little refrigerator. There is no mini bars, but you can put the stuff that you buy in a convenience store in the refrigerator. There's a blow dryer or a hair dryer. There is a television and a work desk or an office desk. And what I love about this is that it has a very spacious bed, and there isn't really a view of the outside since this is like a business district. But what I really like about is the location, because once you're outside the hotel, you're already smack right in the business district. There is a mall right beside or just right across the hotel, and there are a lot of restaurants below that you can choose to eat from, which I will later show you, because this is like a food trip. Very comfy seat. There are charging ports beside the bed, and also Wi-Fi in the room. Here's a view of the hotel from the outside. That is the hotel building. It is a corner building, and these are the shops that are outside. So this is sort of like a kind of like in Hong Kong, where there are a lot of neon lights, and you have a lot of stores and shops below, which are very open until midnight. But in the morning, it's very quiet and all of the shops are closed. So it's very active in the night. And a lot of people come here not only for the food, because this is also like an entertainment district. So there are like places where you can play games, like gachapon and how do you call that game where you have to bet money? Kind of like that. And crane machines and just a lot of places to see, a lot of things that you can do here. You can walk the whole block for maybe an hour and you still haven't finished everything. So let's walk around and I'll show you what other things that you can see here. So just be careful though, because like I said, China drivers are crazy. They don't really care about pedestrians. So yeah, this is a very famous spot and there are a lot of grilled oysters out on the streets. There is this foot massage stall and I wanted to try that. And durian is also very famous in China, and there's like a whole standalone store that just sells durian. And in the evening they put tables outside the restaurants because they need extra space, and this is just like a walking street, so you don't have to worry about cars in this part. And there are even lights and signs in the ceiling. So very, very well lighted place. And this is sort of like you can choose a dish and they'll cook it for you. A lot of seafood. And that is a mantis shrimp. Very big. We also have that in the Philippines, but they're only tiny. A lot of stalls that grill oysters, different prices. Octopus, grilled octopus, and is like barbecue. Yep. And a lot of seating outside. Yeah, sometimes it does get messy, but in the morning someone does clean it up, so it's back to clean streets. So we wanted to try the oysters because they look so big and so fat, and with all that garlic on top, yummy, yummy, yummy. So I'll show you that later because we decided to order that. And there are infinite choices in this place, so you'll definitely find something that you.
Bánh ngọt phức tạp cái gì cả? Có bánh ngọt phức tạp cái gì? Qua mình là cái gì ra?
Don't worry about getting too personal because it's very clean. They actually scrub the shell off first to make sure that no dirt gets inside. Then they crack it open. They put it on the grill and add garlic on top. And when it's finally grilled to perfection, they serve it on a paper or kind of like a biodegradable plate from corn husks. So yeah, and you can choose to add your sauce on top. What do they provide? I think they have soy sauce. And look at these cute dogs that people are walking down the street, and a lot of different kinds of drinks as well, and desserts like shaved ice and a lot more. So I'll let you enjoy the view first. And this is like the arcade I was telling you about. And don't forget to buy Tonghuru when you are in China because they have the best strawberries that I've ever tasted in my life. And that's it for the night. The next day, there is a free breakfast buffet. So let me show you what they offer. They have soy milk, regular milk. They have different kinds of soup and porridge. They have boiled eggs. They have this bacon, and I think that is a potato. They have pork shomai. I didn't know what that was. I was trying to think about it. There aren't really a lot of choices for the breakfast, but I can assure you that everything was really good, especially that noodles. There are two types of noodles, and this is a mushroom dish, so there are vegetarian options as well. And this is the dining area. Now, last night I also went to the mall right across our hotel and I went to buy some makeup, but I'll be doing the makeup in a different vlog because I don't want to mix it here. It will make the video too long. But I will be going back to the mall later and I'll show you a little bit of what's in there. This is a cafe right in the mall, and they have a display of different types of tea leaves that they offer, as well as coffee beans. And they have the best matcha. And I like this store because it has very unique fashion, and most of the fashion here are like my style. This perfume shop where you can mix your own perfume. Now, we ate at this clay pot restaurant just also right across the hotel. So they serve noodles, and then they have this broth that is made of different kinds of meat, like pork or pork intestines or chicken or beef. Then you can choose sauce, but for the rice you'd have to pay an extra 22 yuan for a cup of rice, and that is not plain rice. They don't have plain rice. That we book a taxi, grab our bags, headed to the train station, right back to the last station where you can cross it back to Hong Kong, and then boarded the plane and finally arrived in the Philippines in the evening. So stay tuned for my beauty vlog up next. And thank you for tuning in with me. Till then, bye.